In the last episode, which was a while ago, we started doing some power stuff. We basically just got an energy cell with some cables, an energizing rod, and a solar panel, which is not that much, honestly. And between episodes, I did just a little bit of mining, smelted all the ores, really. See, there's still something in here. Made a few more chests, upgraded the gold chest, and collected some Botania files. What I want to do in this episode specifically is starting some Botania and possibly upgrade our power setup. So in episode 4 maybe we could make an ME system and start with that. And maybe start with Create as well. Would be preferable at the very least. So I already know we need to smelt some stone for living rock. For living rock later on, so we can make a mana pool and stuff. I also know we need to make an apothecary. I played with Botania before. Not my first rodeo on this mod. Let me see. There we go. Alright. Come on, give me a seed. There we go. Okay, now to explain this for beginners, because maybe some of you watching never really did this before. A petal apothecary is made for a pure daisy. Here, look. A pure daisy. The pure daisy is made for making living rock. Here, see, you can make water to snow. You can make soul sand to sand. You can make ice to packed ice. You can make blaze mesh to obsidian. Any log to living rock, wood log, living rock from stone, and some to cobble deep slate, and so on, so and so forth. Now let's place this down. Place water in it. Make 4 white petal flowers and chuck them in there, and then get a seed, preferably wheat seeds, and voila, we made our first pure daisy. Did not mean to throw that on the ground. So basically, just use this. There isn't like any mechanism or like any redstone shenanigans you have to do. All you really have to do is take some smelted stone, aka clean stone for the people that know. And just surround it. In the meantime, that is smelting. We're just gonna go out a little and go chop some trees. Okay, you guys saw that just transformed. Let me just empty out my inventory real quick. The next thing we're gonna do is just mine that and surround it with logs so we can have living wood. The first thing I'm really gonna make with the living rock is called a mana pool. It's basically just there to hold your mana for all the shenanigans you're gonna do with transmuting, for example, iron to mana steel, or glass to mana glass, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of stuff you could do with the mana pool, especially if you have like catalysts and stuff. A mana void, here, mana pool. Here, mana infusions, wool to a string. We can transmute flowers, wheat to potatoes, basically making free food. Tough to calcite, and so on and so forth. Like I said, you need different catalysts for each and every transmutation. See, here you can see conjuration catalyst makes it so 1 birch leaf equals 2 birch leaves. Yeah, and so on and so forth, really. There's a lot of stuff you could do. Here, see? Iron ingot to mana steel. And with like mana steel you can do a lot of stuff. Ring of chloridate, correction, spark augments, and tools. The tools are basically iron tools, but fancy. a Band of Mana is something I have my eye on, and Mana Violence, really. Alright, let's see. See, now it's done. Although, we're going to make a little bit more living wood because we'll be needing those for mana spreaders. Okay, so typically the next step you want to do while playing Botania is making a wand or rod of the forest. That basically is just 2 green mystical pellets. Wait, don't let me be wrong. Ah, like this. 2 mystical pellets and 3 living wood twigs. Bind mode. You'll basically always want to have this on bind mode because you will need to bind like mana spreaders and stuff to their respective thing. For example, what we want to do now is Endoflame. Wait, was it an Endoflame or was it a? Wait, I'm pretty sure there's a Botania quest book. Yep. Oh wow, I need to make a flower pot to actually access this stuff. Okay, wait, let me see. Mana pool, yeah. Wireless mana, mana spreader. Exaflame? No, it was not the Exaflame. Okay, Endoflame was right. Alright. 2 brown mystical petals and 1 red, 1 light gray. So let me get that real quick. A neat little trick I've learned as well is making mystical what's it called again? Mystical fertilizer. Basically that just makes it so if you don't have like a what's it called? A specific mystical flower, you can just make it yourself basically. Wait. Hold the phone. Oh, never mind. You don't need a mortal and pestle even. You can just turn it into powder. I mean, dye right then and there. Good change, in my opinion. See, floral fertilizer. You go over here and you just bone meal the ground. That spawns a few more mystical flowers. For example, we currently am looking for a brown one. Didn't get one there. After arriving back home, right here, we fill a water bucket in here. Oh my god. I'll take the bones though, thank you. We take the water bucket here, fill it into the apothecary. Look for Endoflame again, right there. We need 2 brown, 1 red, and 1 gray. I want to make at least 3. Another neat trick, if you have the flower already, like the petals, you can right click them on the ground and bone meal them to make them into big flowers. And each big flower gives 4, so that's 24. Oh yeah, quick disclaimer, if you're using this in earlier versions, like 1.12.2, be aware that you need shears to mine the big ones. Right, now chuck 2 in there, get your red and gray ones, and chuck them in there. After that, you go ahead and grab some seeds. I don't know if mod will work, hold on. Did not work. Yeah, guys, just get vanilla seeds. We prop that up right here. Gonna go grab another seed. Yep, there we go. Bruh. There we go. Check that in, check that in. Oh. There we go. And 2 more ender flames. Good. Okay, we prop this up right there, and we prop this up there. What we're gonna do now is make 2 well, I mean 3 mana spreaders, my bad. Let me get some log for that. Okay. Going to make some more living wood, just in case. But, because I'm pretty sure we will need more, because I only have 10 right now. So let me get some gold. And let me use the brown mystical petals for this. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's switched. That's new in this version. We'll leave the rest of that in there and wait for good old mana flower thingy to work there. So we made the wand of the forest to bind these things together, basically. For example, we shift right click this and shift right click that. That end of flame now is connected to this mana spreader, and for safety, we will connect this one to this mana pool. See, now our living wood's done, and we can go ahead and craft our last 2 mana spreaders. See, and that's why you want to have Wood of a Forest. Look, it's looking up, so it can't really bring your mana somewhere. So you shift like that and connect that. There we go. Now, what we want to do now is just feed these ender flames some good old flammable stuff. We go ahead and craft this into planks. Oh, somebody was murdered. Right there. Right there. Right there. Depending on how much why does the zombie have 400 HP? Depending on how much burn time the wood, for example, the fuel has, the more mana you get. For example, if you chuck a blaze rod on there, you will get a metric more mana, a metric fuck ton more mana. And if you just chuck wood in there, like I just did, you won't get too much of it. I mean, I did put down more than a stack for them 3 split up. And to check, by the way, how much mana you have right now in your mana pool, you just right-click it. It updates it. Alright. Another neat thing is, if you find those black lotuses, you can chuck them into the mana pool, and it will put more mana in. Alright. Now, after all of this burned up, we have a little bit of mana, actually. And I will transmute like every of these items, because they all have a mana variant. And these zombies are annoying. There we go. Okay, buddy, okay. Pipe down. There we go. Seeing better now. Alright, so first we have mana powder, mana glass. Quite beautiful to build with actually. A mana pearl, mana steel, mana diamond, and a mana string. We will make more of the mana ingots though, because they are quite important in my opinion. As you can see, I really don't have more mana on hand right now. Because End of Flames aren't really the greatest thing right now to power our mana. But it gets the job done currently. So, we basically got done with a bunch of quests, and you see we're getting quite a bit of stuff done. We could go ahead and make the Mana Steel tools, but that wouldn't really make too much of a difference. Although what I'm gonna make is a Runic Altar. A Runic Altar is made to, well, it's here to make runes, and, yeah, just that really. And player heads apparently. Although runes are well, not runes, but runes are used to make either other runes be used in a what's it called? In a petal apothecary for thermal lilies. Basically more mana generating flowers, so you can make mana faster and quicker and easier. For example, the thermal lily uses lava. This will be great in design to use with like infinite mana lava farms, or with like create with them like lava pipes. There's a lot of potential here. We'll get to that in the next episode if you want to really do something, but not important, but like fast mana. For example, Rune of Summer is not really used for much. For example, only for generating flowers and stuff. Rune of Pride, same, it's just not that useful, in my opinion. Although what is very useful is Terra Steel. We won't make Terra Steel this episode, but we will make them. We'll make that sometimes. You need a terrestrial agglomeration plate and one full mana pool, one mana diamond, one mana steel ingot, and one mana pearl for one Terra Steel ingot. Why do we need Terra Steel? The armor is alright at best. There is better stuff in this mod pack, I promise. You can make a Terra Blade, which is basically a glorified iron sword that can shoot lasers. You can make a Terra Shatterer, Mana Mirror, Terra Trunkinator, and Gaia Spirit Ingots. Gaia Spirit Ingots are just there to summon Gaia. Gaia Spirit is more useful for crafting these stuffs. Pretty much useful stuff actually, like Shard of Leptor, Gaia's Mana Spreader, like that's broken, and Flügel Tiaras. Flügel Tiaras are basically used for flying, greater flight. Well, you do need to have gone to the end for that. And well, generating flowers, I guess. Alright. Enough babbling, let's craft. Alright, to basically use this thing as effective as we can, we will, if we craft with it, do this, so the mana straight up gets put into there and not somewhere else. Alright, now that we have our stuff together for a Rune of Earth, that's one of the 5 basic runes basically. What we want to do is chuck mana powder, mana steel, stone, block of coal, and 1 mushroom on there. As you heard the sound, the recipe is correct, and we just fuel the end of flames with a little bit of fuel. Now we wait till this is done. Yeah, it'll take a while. Alright, indicating by the green circle and, well, the lightning that is clearly speaking from the table, we will take 1 living rock and click with the wonderful horse, and we get 2 runes of earth. Basically, those runes of earth can be used for multiple different things. For example, making the terrestrial agglomeration plate, third eye, Sojourner's Sash, Stone of Temperance, Sparks, Spark Altmans, Shroud of Lepta, but that needs to wait till we have like a portal going on. And we'll wait for the Rune of Summer, and basically here to make the Thermal Lily. For the Thermal Lily we still need the Fire Rune, basically Gunpowder, Nether Wart, and Nether Brick. But that won't be now. What I do have to say is, thanks for watching, and I see you next episode.